sports, you know, I went to FIU, but, you know, I grew up a Hurricanes fan, so.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So that's where it's at.
I'm a Bruin all the way. Which is funny because I grew up a USC fan.
I hear that a lot from LA.
My whole life, and I wanted to go to USC so bad. And the way I got to UCLA is actually funny because I hated on them. I'd never, you know, I grew up around it so much. I didn't have any reason other than one of my friends in middle school was a Jason Capono fan, and we talk about him all the time. So I would just hate.
He was good on the Heat.
So I like I mentioned, I was up for Air Force ROTC, the scholarship.
Right.
And the whole time I wanted to go to USC, which obviously is a very expensive private school, and I did not grow up with money at all.
Wait, so, USC is a private school?
Yeah.
I didn't know. I thought it was public. So yeah. UCLA is public?
UCLA is public, yeah.
Nah, so
USC is real expensive.
Wow.
So I had my interview, the closest ROTC office where I could have my interview for my scholarship was at UCLA. It was just closest to where I lived. So I went there, and the interview went great, and the guy was like, okay, so here's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
I can submit, you know, my feedback on your interview to this committee, and we'll see how much they give you to go to USC.
Right.
Or you can come to UCLA for free, and I'll give you this scholarship on the spot. And I was like, done, I'm a Bruin. Like, you're going to pay for my college? Done. But it's funny, you know, throughout the experience, it was an amazing experience. It was a great school. You know, we struggled in football a lot, but
basketball,
I was
was
there
good.
for some great basketball years, yeah. I'm the same year as Russ, so I had a little bit of glory in March Madness with him and Kevin Love and stuff, so it was fun.
Kevin Love, Russ, Russell Westbrook,
yeah,
I know Drew Holiday was out there.
Yep, yeah. So I got a lot of Bruin pride, but yeah, let's just not talk about football.
Yeah, cause y'all beat Washington State. I was surprised that I was.
Yeah, that was a crazy game.
Yeah, cause I love college football, and my best friend.
You didn't see Oklahoma.
Yeah, but my best friend and my wife, you know, they'll tell you, even my mom, they'll tell you, like, you know, I love college football. Like, college basketball is like, I'm more of a football first. Okay. I love sports in general, but football, I can watch D3 play all day, you know what I'm saying? But when I was watching the game, this man had 10, it was the Washington State quarterback had like 10 touchdowns, and then the freshman, I think he's a freshman, right, or second year, the UCLA quarterback, he had some crazy numbers too. But I'm like, y'all won, you know. But,
I don't know how we pulled that out. I actually didn't even get to see it. I can't remember what. It might have been in a movie or something. Like it was one of those like we just give up on the season. I'm actually going to a game in a few weeks, but it was not a priority watch for us. And I think I was in the movie. I think we went to see it.
Oh yeah, me and my wife seen it the other day. It's real good.
Oh my God, it scared me so bad. But we got out and I looked at Bleacher Report and I was just like, no way. Of course, like the one time we don't watch this crazy comeback, and we actually pull it off.
But yeah, but to get back to that, because I didn't know that USC was the private school, but that's the reasons why I didn't go to UM, because UM was a private school, and UM, you had to get, like, I remember when I was when I was a senior in high school, and I was like, I want to go to UM, because, you know, that was everybody's dream school down here. It's either UM, Florida State, or UF. Yeah. And when I was looking up like the prices, you had to get like 2 or 3 financial aids. It was like crazy. Like I'm like,
it's crazy. I don't know how people do it. And I mean, obviously in LA there's a lot of money, so a lot of people go there. But I don't know. I'm an advocate for public school, affordable education.
Yeah, that's why.
And it's funny, even in high school, I was like a big overachiever, and I felt like I honestly felt like I was too good for community college. Like I felt like I had earned the right, to go to a 4-year degree or 4-year university. Like, man, I'm such a huge advocate for community college now.
Yeah.
Save your money, you know, make the road a little easier for yourself. Like, I'd be all for it.
Yeah,
Public school, community college, you know, it's a whole different perspective as you get older.
Yeah, like, you know, that's one thing I don't regret, because I ain't gonna lie, I was mad too, like, when I went to community college. Well, it's they colleges now, like, down here in Florida, they trying to make majority of the community colleges now, but,
Okay.
at the time, like, the college was they just transformed it to a college, but I was still, man, I'm like, it's still a community college. Like, I wanted to go to this school, that school, because my dream schools was Florida, because it was Miami, because, you know, grew up a Miami fan. Florida because I love, you know, the education and stuff, and like, right now I think they told UF trying to be like an Ivy League school now or something like that.
Really?
Yeah, they trying to like change, like, you know, they whole like education
interesting
thing, and then I always wanted to go to Oregon, you know.
Yeah, Oregon's a good school.
Oregon, like, as far as like the sports, cause I'm doing my doctorate right now in sports administration.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, thank you. But
I see you.
But like, when I learned so much about Oregon and like how Nike was over there and stuff like that, I was like, man, I want to go there because it'd be a great opportunity for me to you know get closer to the industry. But when I went to FIU, study sports management and park and recreation, because it's very big down here. And then I'm at St. Thomas. I got my master's, and I work on my doctorate at St. Thomas. You get to realize that, you know, coming from, even if you're not from a big city, but coming from like a state like Florida or California, Texas, New York, you know, like, it's a lot of stuff that be going on, especially sports wise. You know, like, down here we got 3 professional football teams, 2 basketball, 2 hockey, 2 baseball. Then you got the bowl games, and then on top of that, you got, you know, it's like every other year we hosting like a Super Bowl or like the national championship, and then you got the Daytona 500, the Homestead Speedway, which is the championship, but they gonna change it for next year. I think it's like one of the first few races, but it's a lot going on. So it's just like, especially in the sports industry, like, it's so much opportunity, and, you know, it's a lot of competition, but it's just so much opportunity. But
yeah, it makes sense. I've never really thought about that, but yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Florida's a great place to be for that.
Yeah. So you playing basketball now?
Yeah, so I've played basketball my whole life. Up until maybe about a year and a half ago, I still played like 4 times a week.
Okay.
Like pickup leagues, whatever I could. I had to slow down. I have like a back issue and just time. You know, like you go to play pickup, which is, you know, just fun, but it's like 3 hours between. If you don't get on right away and win, you're screwed. So sometimes just to play like 3 pickup games, you're there forever. It's a priority shift in my life of, you know, I got to put my business first and other things first. So right now I just play 2 nights a week. I play in a men's league actually on Tuesday nights. Yeah. And then I play in a co-ed league with like all my best friends, my boyfriend. It's just super fun on Sundays. And then I got into flag football for the first time. This is my 2nd season now. Playing on Saturdays, so, you know, it keeps me busy, it keeps me active. It's pretty fun.
Yeah, I'm trying to do the same thing, like, you know, with my wife and my homeboys and them, like, you know, like I was talking to this my last episode, because I'm 27, about to be 28, and I remember when I was younger, a lot of people used to tell me, like, man, once you go over 25, you're young, but you're not young like you used to. So
Yeah.
I was just like, man, like, it's true what they say. Like 10 years ago, when I was 17 years old, like, I can go to sleep 3 o'clock in the morning, wake up at 7, 8 with no problem.
It's definitely true. So I'm 30, about to be 31, and I probably felt like my absolute best in terms of, you know, just being in shape and feeling good in my body at probably around 27, 28. Now I'm still in shape. I'm still can still get active and stuff, but I got a few more aches and pains. I have like the lower back of like a 65-year-old woman. I have arthritis in my lower back, like for real, which is crazy. And I'm just trying to manage it. For several years, I got real into like powerlifting. I still love to lift, and I'm in the gym all the time, but I was really into it, like trying to lift really, really heavy and squat and deadlift. I love to deadlift, but I can't do that anymore. It's just too bad for my back. So, I adjust kind of the ebbs and flows, and, you know, you find new outlets, physical outlets, but, you know, sports is the best part. So there's nothing like just playing, you know. I can sit on the treadmill for an hour and I'll lose my damn mind, but I can go hoop for an hour and it's like therapy.
Yeah,
it's all different things.
Yeah, that's the thing too. Like, you know, I'm the same way. Like, I have to like be able to play a sport or something like that. Like to not only know I'm losing weight, but also I'm having fun with it. You know, and I know.
Yeah, there's just nothing like it. You know, it's the best.
So we have a couple more questions before we end the podcast.
Sure.
One of the questions I like to ask is people top 5. You know, and you say you love music and stuff.
Yeah.
So I don't know what type of music, what genre do you listen to the most?
R&B and soul.
Okay.
Soul, that type of thing.
So you have like a top 5, you know, R&B artists that you listen to day to day or like all time?
Yeah. I don't know the top 5 off of my head, but number 1 is Stevie Wonder. He's my all-time favorite artist.
Okay.
And then number 2 maybe would be Lauryn Hill.
Okay, yeah. That's the GOAT.
Shoot. Those ones I know for sure. Beyond that, it gets a little tougher to pick. There's so many artists I listen to all the time. I really love neo soul and like D'Angelo, and like, you know, Erykah Badu, Jill Scott. But I also love 90s R&B, Aaliyah, Brandy. Man, it's tough. I don't know that I could do a whole. These are my top 5 off the top of my head. I just know my top 2. Yeah, I love John Legend. I love this like kind of new wave of R&B, like alt R&B, I'll call it.
Yeah.
Like, you know, Daniel Caesar.
Yeah, Daniel Caesar.
Brand Strategist, like a lot of the new her.
Hers, I love her. She reminds me of
Ayo.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of them.
Yeah. I believe it's the first top 5 top list of R&B artists I've done on the podcast.
Really?
Yeah, because Lauryn Hill, people, you know, Lauryn Hill, she's a triple threat, so, you know, she's R&B, soul, and hip-hop,
sure.
So she always been people's top 5, you know, but when it comes to, like, a true R&B top 5 or top list, like, this the first time, so it's different.
Yeah, I grew up listening to all the different types of music. My father's a professional musician, a blues guitarist, and I was exposed to what I'll call white people music. A lot of blues and stuff too, but like folk and saying